this one? Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. This is another episode for you today of Intuitive Kitty Korner. So, as you can see, we have selected the cards and got hurt along the way, but that's okay, we're doing fine. Those murder mittens will get you every time. So we're going to take a look at the cards that she pulled. So the first ones that came out, we have this. Alright, so we're going to take a look at what we have here. Now, the first one that we have is the spell is cast. Let go. So I am going to read a little bit on these. We'll see where this takes us. The next one we have is the invitation, which is yes. The next one is the witch hunter, and this shifted around into the reverse. Again, that was with her biting on the cards and playing with them and stuff. So it's interesting because, you know, in the upright, we have a witch hunter and it says danger. But the fact that it came out in the reverse, to me, says something. So we're going to take a look at what that is. And then here we have cloak and dagger, which is deception. All right. So, interesting energy here. I actually was doing some personal readings for myself with this deck, and some similar energy came out with some of this. So I'm not going to get too much into my personal aspect of what came up for me, but I definitely know that this is similar energy for the collective. So we're going to start with this first one, which is the spell is cast. It says surrender, let go, and let the universe do its thing. The tarot companion is the star card. So this is wish fulfillment, you know, making your wish on that star. It feels like you've already done a ritual, perhaps, if you're into that kind of thing, or put a prayer out into the universe, however that resonates with you. And you're just being called right now to allow the universe to work its magic on your behalf. Okay, so don't worry about trying to follow through with it, to check on it constantly. Just know that the wish has been heard, the prayer has been heard, the spell has been cast, whatever this is for you, and that the universe is working on it. Okay, so you don't need to keep checking in on it. So there comes a point in every spell when you've done all you can do. You've cleared your space, focused your energy, said your invocation, and followed all the necessary steps for sending your intention out into the universe. Now it's time to let go and let the universe work its magic. Surrender, trust, and flow. This card comes to your reading when you are in your own way by holding on to expectations, trying to force or manipulate, obsessively seeking answers, or wishing to control your circumstances. You do not need to focus on a goal 24 hours a day for it to manifest. You don't need to say an affirmation 200 times a day for your intention to be heard. You don't have to make an endless array of vision boards or purchase every spiritual tool that you can find to increase your magic. The universe doesn't need to do anything but defer to the infinite intelligence of spirit and be ready to leap when your goal is presented to you. You are being called to find more peace and calm in your life, to have faith that all will be as it should. There's no room for the universe to surprise you with something better than you're imagining when you hold on too tightly to your idea of what something should be. What you have inquired about will unfold when the time is right. Pulling this card is also a message from Spirit requesting that you do not inquire about this situation again for a full moon cycle. All right. So I always know that when this card comes out, like, let's just say whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Let's say you're looking for love and you're trying to call love in, and then you're obsessively asking the tarot cards, like, when's love coming in? You know, I asked for it. Where is it? Why isn't it here? Blah, blah, blah. Chill out. That's kind of the message here. Sit down. Keep doing you. It's on its way. In fact, the next card that comes out is the invitation, which is yes. It's literally like you're about to see it show up. So it may also be about not wanting something specific. So again, going back to the love scenario, maybe you want a specific person to show up, a specific outcome with a specific person. Like, that's literally you trying to micromanage the universe. The universe is like, look, that may not be the right person for you. I know that that's like what you think you have your heart set on, but I'm gonna send you someone better. Okay? So that's the other aspect of this card. It's literally like, guess what? You wished for something. It's out there. Okay, the universe already knows what it is you want, and they're working on it. They're working on your behalf. But you also have to surrender and let go of control of the outcomes and anything that goes along with it, the timing of it, you know? And again, with the wait until the next moon cycle to ask again about it. You've already been asking about it. And Spirit's like, look, we're working on it. Our timing is not the same as your timing. So it's very much about having patience through this process. All right, let's jump over to the next card. This is the invitation. It says, yes, continue what you're doing. An opportunity is presenting itself to you, and the tarot companion is the Chariot. The universe is always providing pathways to the things that you desire. Sometimes these paths are marked by subtle clues that are easy to miss. At other times, however, the path is incredibly clear. Perhaps a friend gave someone your number, or an opportunity fell in your lap. There are invitations to your desires, but it isn't uncommon for fear to block the way forward when you are on the cusp of achieving your dreams. What you've asked for has come knocking at your door, but then anxiety and doubt begin to set in. Should you wait for a better opportunity? Perhaps you've asked for more than you feel ready for. Maybe you thought this chance would come much later down the line, or that it was so improbable it would never occur. Nothing is too big or too improbable or too impossible for the universe. When you ask for something, the universe will provide a way, but you have to decide to claim these offerings. The universe won't force you to go on an interview, say yes to a date, invest in a project or business, or call the number that fell into your lap. It's up to you to say yes, despite your fears. When the invitation appears, it's a clear sign that the answer to your question is yes. This is your confirmation that the path before you is right. That doesn't mean that there won't be challenges or fears. It simply means that you are headed in the right direction and should continue down this road. This card can also mean opportunities are opening up for you. You may receive some news or an important message. All right, so whatever this is for you, maybe it's a job you applied for and you're like, why haven't I heard back yet? It's been 3 weeks. You know, maybe they're just taking their sweet time reviewing all of the candidates and want to narrow it down to the best ones instead of just kind of willy-nilly like throwing a dart at a dartboard, right? You would want that anyways because you want to make sure that you're one of the best candidates. If it's a love situation, you know, maybe the person that they have in mind for you is still clearing something out in their own life and they need to make room for the new to occur. Maybe that's you. Maybe you still have some things to clear in your world. So, whatever this is for you, just know that you are headed in the right direction. You just need to chill out, surrender, and keep moving forward in the direction it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever this is that you're manifesting. All right, let's look at the Witch Hunter. This is betrayal, danger, jealousy, and a need for protection. The Five of Wands is the Tarot Companion. So I'm going to read it as though it were in the upright, but then we're going to do an analysis of it when it might be in the reverse. This card is as ominous as it seems. Receiving it means that there is someone in your personal orbit who wishes you harm. A coworker might be attempting to sabotage your work, or a friend might be spreading vicious gossip. In some rare cases, receiving this card may also be a sign that a curse or hex has been placed upon you and you should take steps to protect yourself. If you already suspect someone, this card is confirmation that you are right to be cautious. Be mindful of what you do and say around this person, and take extra care to validate paperwork or do more research before making any commitments. If your reading is about money or career, pulling this card is a sign of potential financial trouble. Consider passing on this opportunity, as it could lead to a loss in abundance or reputation. All right, so because it's in the reverse, what I am getting from this is that whatever this danger was that may have been headed towards you, I am getting that you deflected it in some way. Maybe you were protected by your spirit guides, by source, by your own energy, you know? Maybe you protected yourself. You put up wards and blocks and whatever the situation is. And it also alluded to the fact that you may or may not know who this is, okay? So again, it mentioned coworkers. Maybe there were coworkers trying to sabotage something for you, but it's like, here, you're gonna get the thing anyways. So regardless of whatever this was, where someone was trying to block your success in some endeavor, or I don't know what this is for everybody. Maybe it is a love situation, right? Maybe somebody knew that you were interested in someone and then tried to spread horrible rumors about you or something. Or tell that person, again, horrible rumors. I don't know. So take that as it resonates, because it's in the reverse. That means you deflected the danger. All right, so there is nothing to worry about. Maybe somebody did try to send you something, but universe is like, ha ha ha, no, this is a chosen one. There is no way that this is going to go through. In fact, you might start to see this happening to the people who tried to send it to you, okay? Like any energy that goes out into the universe, good, bad, or whatever, it always has to go somewhere. If it did not come to you, guess what? It's going right back to who sent it. So you might see someone in some like bad luck and some terrible things happening in their life. And that could just literally mean they tried to send out some stuff and it just came back to them, okay? And guess what? When it comes back, it's like amplified, okay? So let's get on to number 7. This is the Cloak and Dagger, which is scheming, deception, escapism, sabotage, and protecting yourself. This is the 7 of Swords Tarot Companion. Beware of the company that you keep, for someone or something with a charming exterior means you harm. Receiving this card is your warning to double check everything before agreeing to anything. Someone may be attempting to deceive you, and is playing a duplicitous game. Even someone with the best of intentions can hurt you if they use manipulation and lies to convince you that to do what they think is best. Take extra precautions in the coming days and weeks and protect yourself and your energy as much as you can. Keep an eye out for signs that your energy is being drained by others. If you experience fatigue, agitation, nervousness, or low mood that cannot be explained, you may be a victim of someone else's energetic schemes. If this card happens to fall out of the deck and lands in the reverse, which today it didn't, it means that you may be the source of the toxic energy. Okay, we know you're not the source of the toxic energy. So the other one that did come out was the Witch Hunter, which it's in the reverse. So it says take extreme caution in the coming days and weeks. Be vigilant and take steps to protect against potential losses. Unexpected challenges could have significant impact. Okay. Interestingly, I don't think you need to worry about this. Basically, what this is saying is just know that you may have had a Judas in your inner circle or in your presence. And because it was deflected, right? I am getting that you really don't need to worry about it. Again, just protect yourself. It's almost like they knew what you were about to receive here and tried to prevent you from having it or getting it. Maybe they wanted it for themselves, whatever this was or is. And so they tried to prevent something from coming in for you. But the thing is they can't, right? It's literally giving me like they just slap it down, like, get that crap out of here. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that can be done to prevent you from receiving your divine blessings, okay? So just protect your energy. Know that you may have someone out there that is looking at you with envy or whatever, and just keep doing you. That's all you can do. All right, we're gonna jump into the tarot. So we have the first card out is the Tower. We have the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Very interesting energy here. The only major arcana is the Tower card, which is that things are crumbling. You may see some things crumbling in your world, but I am getting that it's not a bad thing for you. This is to make room for this new beautiful energy to come through, okay? The crumbling might actually be these deception people being removed from your energy, okay? So I wouldn't even worry about it. Now, I always feel like when the Five of Cups comes after the Tower, I get this two ways. One is that you may be sad as to what's leaving your life at this time, and that's fine. That's acceptable. It's okay. It's okay to be sad when things leave your life. But I'm also getting that it's not just you that's sad about the leaving. You know, these deceptive people were banking on something from you. And maybe they're sad now because they're like, oh man, I don't have that beautiful energy in my life anymore, you know? Or I'm not going to get to bask in the glow of what this person is about to create. You know, that sort of thing. So take that as it resonates. But we also then have the Six of Cups, which could indicate reconnecting with someone from your childhood. This doesn't have to be that. It could just be a very childlike energy. And next to the Page of Cups, also very childlike energy. But very like dreamy and emotional and intuitive, like that kind of thing. So it could be a love offer, okay? It doesn't have to be. Again, I don't know what you came here for, but there is love on the table, a potential offer. Could be someone from your past. I know many of you are like, ugh, I don't want anybody from my past. But sometimes they come back in a new energy, okay? So I very, very much want you to use your discernment here, especially with this deception card here, because if someone does want to come back and offer you something from your past and they are still in a deceptive energy and you left them behind, you know, maybe you were this Tower moment in this person's life, if it's love, and they're coming back and they're like, oh, but I miss that so much, I really just want more of it. Just use your discernment, collective, okay? You're going to know if it's for you or not. And then we have the Three of Wands here. So it feels like you've already made your choice on which direction, which path that you are trying to take. And you're starting to take the steps to move towards that. So just know that whatever it is that you are working on, it's beautiful energy here, and just keep going. Yes, there was some stuff that was going on in the background that you may not have even noticed. You were protected, okay? So you don't need to worry about whatever was being sent to you. Just keep glowing and keep moving forward on your path and your journey. All right, so I'm going to use this next deck here. We're just going to pull some random cards. All right, look at that. We have protected. First one out. Find solace in safety, knowing that you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. I love that that came out because I just said that. So you were protected from something. Whatever this was, you don't need to worry about it, okay? I know so many people get up here and they want to put fear in your head. I'm not trying to do that today. I want you to be aware of energies out there because you need to use your discernment. Not everybody has your best interest. But also know that you are divinely protected, divinely guided, divinely loved. And so you're not going to get the wrath of some of these people out there, okay? They're just kind of jealous and envious and want what you have. All right, let's see what else. We have Cloud of Unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Yes. So that's the whole surrender aspect, right? The need to let go and to just keep going, moving forward, and trust the path that you're on. All right? Sure, there's some unknown things at this point. It's fine. You're just going to keep moving forward. All right, let's see what else we've got here. We have Roots of Success. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. Yeah, I love this because, again, it's very much just about you planting those seeds, moving forward, and knowing that no matter what, no matter what you create, it's going to be stable. You're making success with your energy, okay? And that's the other reason that these people had nothing against you or can't put anything against you. It's because they didn't do the work. So they're just like, how come you get to have whatever it is that you have and I don't? Well, you have been to Hell and Back Collective. You did all your healing work. You went through trials and tribulations and lessons. And these people chose not to do that path. Maybe they chose the easier path and now they're just like, well, I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like they can't understand. So just know that you're good. All right? That's all you need to know. Just keep going. We have River of Release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. I love that. So, you are releasing something at this time. And that might be why there's pause, right? Why whatever this manifestation is couldn't happen right this minute. Right? You needed to still do some sort of release. Plant some strong roots. That way, when you start to see the invitation as it comes through, you're like, yes, I'm ready. I've released what doesn't serve me. I planted strong roots and foundation. I am ready for success, and you're good to go. Okay? All right, let's see what else we have here. We have One Last Move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Yes. All right. One last move. It's almost like Spirit's like, guess what? You can see the finish line from here. There's just one last thing that you need to do before you see this. And you're going to know as soon as it shows up what that is. Because it's very much the reaping of what you've sown. And again, we also reap what we sow in a negative sense. You're sowing some low vibrational energy out there. That's what you're reaping because you've sown it. All right, let's see if we can get you some last words of advice here. Maybe a couple journal prompts. We'll see what's going on with this. This is a Spirit Allies deck. What do we have for the collective reading today? Thank you. We have Frog. Your affirmation is, I embrace my evolution. And then your journal prompt is, what has been the most powerful lesson that you've learned thus far? So you've been through some stuff, and I said that already, right? What has been the most powerful lesson? Because that is what's going to serve you moving forward. Okay? Think about the evolution of a frog. It starts as like a swimming thing with like a little tail, like a tadpole. Then it starts to sprout legs. It's still swimming. Then that tail kind of turns into a body, and then they have just full-on legs. They can still swim and whatnot, but they turn into something totally different. So you are in the evolution process, my friends, and you just need to embrace that. That's all there is to it. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have Pisces. Your affirmation for this card, I am an artist. Your question is, what creative outlet would you like to explore? I very much picked up on the Piscean energy with all these cups here. And again, artistic, creative, intuitive, emotional, these are all Piscean qualities. So there is a lot of that on the table. Maybe you are a Pisces, maybe you know someone that's a Pisces, maybe you just have very Piscean traits, All right, let's see what else we have. Thank you. And now we have Aquarius. Your affirmation is, I am unique. Your journal prompt, what would I like to do in the next 5 years? And what is holding me back? Yes. So again, when we see the roots of success down here, that's what I am getting with this. So make a plan. Move forward with that plan and know that it's going to be your roots of success. Okay? So whatever it is that you're planning to do, keep going, keep flowing, and trust it. And know that you can't be swayed, you can't be deceived, you're not having to worry about this danger because you are protected. Okay? So don't let fear hold you back either. All right, let's get one more. One more for this reading, please. Thank you. We have Virgo. Your affirmation is, the universe works with me. And your affirmation, that was your affirmation, your journal prompt. How can I remain positive during changes in life? Yes, that can be difficult because when things are coming out of your life, again, you can be sad over it. And it can be hard to stay positive when you're like, oh, I just lost everything, How can I be positive right now? So it is tough, but Spirit's just asking you to go with the flow and to trust and surrender, because whatever is happening, it's for your greatest good. And I just saw the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to read this one as well. This is Peyote. Your affirmation is, I believe in guidance beyond the material realm. Your question, how do you feel when you take time to nourish your energetic body? So this is kind of calling you to get more into that spiritual aspect of yourself, right? Things in the physical, the material realm, may be crumbling, but you are strengthening yourself spiritually at this time. So there is at some point going to be a point where it's going to balance out and you're going to be like, yes, I can have the spiritual strength and the material wealth and whatnot. But it requires some stabilization. So you may feel a loss here where this isn't as stable, but you're stabilizing more here. Then it's going to come back around this way and it will balance itself back out. So just trust and know that, okay? All right, collective, this has been your Intuitive Kitty Korner reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, great. Give it a like, share, and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Kitty thanks you so much. So do I. We really, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And we wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, everyone, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.